Hello, my name is Bradley Churston, and today I will be talking to you about the antagonizing case of the boy in the box. This case is about a 4-year-old boy from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He was found on the side of Susquehanna Road, and he had no fingerprints, no hair. He had surgical scars, but no medical records, and none of his DNA was in the police department's files, so nobody had access to what his name was, who he was, or where he was from. This case was from 1953 and went till 1957 when it became a cold case. It resurfaced on 2021 when Philadelphia Police Department decided to start up this case again because they felt that this unknown voice was really resurfacing in technology and social media and everything like that. Genealogists and the Philadelphia Police Department found out his name through DNA research. His long-lost cousin, who didn't even know he existed, actually did a DNA test recently when they did ran the cycle, and they were able to connect the family tree through that. They found out his parents' names were Mary Elizabeth Abel, and his mother went by Betsy, and Augustus J. Zarelli, who went by Gus. No other family members wanted their names to be shared to the public because they felt like they would be blamed for the murder otherwise, but they have been questioned by the police department. There are many theories and speculations on why the family never came forward, but none of them can be 100% proven because both of Joseph's parents are dead. So one of the main ones that the police tried to follow in 1953 was an old neighbor who goes by M came forward, and she said that she saw this little boy with his parents in the apartment complex that they were living in the night that he was proclaimed dead. But other neighbors came forward and said that that was preposterous and that couldn't have happened because there was no little boy living there. They've been over there so many times and they've never seen or heard a little boy at all. And one of the reasons why the police didn't follow up on this was because she was proclaimed insane and she had had multiple visits to an insane asylum. So the court could not take her seriously back then. And also another reason would be that it wasn't confirmed that he was in foster care or not. He could have been in a foster care, which means he couldn't have even known who his biological family was, and that could be a plot that we're missing. Police followed M's theory, but overall they ended up closing the case in 1957 when they decided it would just be best to leave it as a cold case because there was no leads. The next question that we have is, was there justice for Joseph? To put it simply, yes and no. He was named. His name is Joseph Augustus Zarelli. He has a tombstone and is currently laying to rest at Ivy Hill Cemetery. But from this case being from 1953, the technologies weren't as advanced when the body was a lot fresher, so they couldn't do as much DNA testing as they would like to in 2021 when they restarted the case. But the police department came forward and said that they are happy that he's laid to rest, where he can rest. In conclusion, Joseph Augustus Zarelli was an unknown by the public until his death in 1953, where he was brutally murdered. He had uncharted surgical scars, bruises, his head was shaved, and he had broken bones in some places, but they never really figured out if that was before or after. After a long investigation process, the case went cold, and the Philadelphia Police Department decided to pick it up again in 2021 when they got his name and decided to put his name on a tombstone in 2022. He can now rest in peace at Ivy Hill Cemetery